Big fans of board games, we have tested dozens of them to offer you the best. In this period of confinement, it is pleasant to meet around a board game for a good moment of conviviality for two or in family. They exist for all ages, based on luck or strategy. Our criteria for choosing a board game. To choose the board game that best suits your tastes, we have listed our selection criteria. Age. Some board games are family-oriented for an age between 7 to 77 years old, such as Monopoly, Good Pay, or The Settlers of Catania. Others are suitable for a young audience of 8 to 12 years old. They are ideal for a few moments of relaxation with or with your children. The last section is more reserved for an essentially adult audience like the Trivial Pursuit. The number of players. The vast majority of board games are played from 2 players. They can go up to 6 players like The Settlers of Catania, or more. The genre. They are more focused on pure strategy games like Seven Wonder, focused on thinking where you will have to refine a strategy to win the game. As for family games, they are suitable for all ages and all audiences for a friendly moment. These board games focus on entertainment with a bit of luck. Finally, games of general knowledge like the Trivial Pursuit, where your knowledge will be essential to win the game. The duration of the game, between 30 minutes and 130 depending on the games. The best board and strategy games. Seven Wonders. This game has won numerous awards such as the Yara's Kennerspiel, the International Gamers Award, and the Golden Ace of the Game of the Year. The object of the game is simple, you just have to accumulate the most victories by building the greatest civilization thanks to natural resources, scientific progress, or even with a powerful army. As you progress, you will spread the desired maps over your city, revealing your strategy. There are a multitude of possibilities to develop the most powerful civilization until the end of the Third Age. Who will sign the winner? Dixit, recommended for family parties. This game allows you to draw a card and guess an expression, a word, a song, or a mime. To win the game, a single player must guess the card by choosing a card in his game that comes closest to it. Rail Adventurers. The aim of this game is to build the longest railway line in North America. You will gain points by joining cities or losing your opponents by blocking their way. It is both captivating and offers many possibilities for victory. Your strategy will thwart your opponent's plans and win the adventure. The best family board games. The Colon of Catania. The aim of this board game is to develop colonies using the resource cards on the island of Catania and to accumulate victory points. Nicely strategic, it combines resource management and negotiation between players. From 4 players, the basic game is limited, but an extension of the card like Sea or Knight will be useful. La Bonne Paix, Declination of Monopoly, is a game perfectly suited to younger children and parents alike. The object of the game is to move around on a common board and accumulate as much money as possible in order to be the richest at the end of the game. Of course, you will have to deal with the unexpected, invoices, repairs, or the best board games for kids. The Mysteries of Beijing is a board game with various mysteries and decoding methods. You will need to uncover the culprit of a murder through your visits. For example, to read certain cards, you will need to use a mirror to read information written upside down or a red overlay to bring up a message that will give you a hint. The Cluedo is a game where you have to investigate on a large board by asking questions to your neighbors to find the culprit and by going to each of the game rooms. You must not only unmask his identity, but also the weapon and the scene of the crime. The best general culture board games. General culture board games can put your knowledge to the test. The Trivial Pursuit. On a board game, you will answer a multitude of questions in order to obtain one pie chart in all areas and thus win the game. The questions are really varied and relate to geography, entertainment, history, sport, science, or the arts and literature. Hopefully this ranking of the best board games will give you full satisfaction. Do not hesitate to tell us, what is your best board game at the bottom of the page. Visit my site web moonlightech.blogspot.com for more reviews and news.